So, hello everybody, welcome to another tutorial of Scale. In this one I will be showing you how to perform a yes-no adaptive test with including rating questions. This test we created in another tutorial with the same name. So yeah, you can check before the creation to see what is about. So we just select our test and we press confirm. I already registered myself. There's also another tutorial video about the registration process, so I will just then write my name here and the system will know me. So here, month of birth and login. Yeah, so we are logged in now and we can proceed to start the test. So by pressing start. Those instructions are the instructions that were set at the beginning of our test. Those are the instructions that we wrote in the general instructions field in the creation module. And in this case, we just wrote, please make the following test. Thank you for your participation. You would normally make it longer, the introduction, but that was only a tutorial, an example of a tutorial. So like this is okay. We press continue. And in this case, we had only three scenarios. The order of the scenarios was automatic. So we start with scenario 1. We will then have to make 2, and the last one, scenario number 3. And so, yeah, we will just press next, and we will start with scenario 1. So, as you see, here are the instructions that we wrote as scenario instructions also in the creation module. They can be different from one scenario to another. Normally you would write here the same for every scenarios, but the option is there. So we wrote, did you find any difference between the samples played? Please click on the option which you find appropriate. Also answer the questions by moving the slider thumb to the position of your judgment. We have the option repeat activated. I think we put it 2 or 3 times maximum. So yeah, now we would press repeat. So the question, did you find any difference between the samples played? I will answer yes. I found a difference, and now I have to answer the questions. How sure were you about your decision? I will say I was positive. How did you find the quality of the samples? Yeah, I will say quite bad, because at the end, I mean, I didn't give a lot of effort of making the samples, and at the end they clipped. So yeah, like this it's okay. So we will press continue, and then after pressing continue, if we select it yes, we will hear it's like in the adaptive test, like choosing a correct answer. You can find more information about this in the documentation, and yeah, better check the documentation. It's a little bit long to explain, so I will press continue. So it's still easy to see the difference. So I will say also, yeah, we found the difference, and I'm positive, and the quality will say it's the same as before. So continue. Yeah, I still find the difference. I'm really positive, and I will say the same. Yeah, the test, the scenario will end when one of the criterions it's fulfilled, or the samples which are required to play are out of range. That means that if I'm saying all the time correct, 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 and there are like 20 samples, there will be one moment that he will try to play sample 21, uh, but sample 21 does not exist. So when the subject tries to do this 2 times in a row, the scenario ends. Then this is automatic, and the settable criterions are the number of runs, that I think we left it to 20, and the number of reversals. So it will be a little bit long now to make 20 runs, or to go until the end, not, because I think I only take 8 samples. So okay, we will make this one until the end. I think it will be like 8 runs. So okay, continue. Yes, positive, same. Also totally positive and same, more or less. Yeah, I don't know if you have noticed it, but every time it's more difficult to say if they are the same or not. Now, okay, I hear the difference, and I'm also positive, but I will say that I was not that sure. Continue. I think probably we have ended because we had only 8 samples in this case. I mean, there's no more samples to play, and it's already in the limit. We just press continue, and maybe it will end now. Or maybe the next one, like this, and yes. No, there were still more samples. Okay, because it's even more difficult. Looks like he doesn't want to end. Yeah, so we had to wait nearly until the end. Yeah, now we will make scenario 2. Scenario 2, I will force the reversals because I don't want to make this tutorial too long. It will be actually the same. You can skip it's actually until the end of the video. I think during the performance of scenario number 2 and 3 I will not be explaining anything special. think I pressed it too fast. So I will just force a reversal now. I leave it is like this. I force now the second reversal, changing to correct answer. And again. So scenario number 2 finished, and 3, whoa. We'll make right here the reversals first. Okay. Continue. Second, we say false. And third, we will say correct. And probably now there will be the reverse. And now, yeah. So, yeah, we have finished performing our test. So we just press the finish button here, and yeah. Until here, the tutorial of performing an adaptive test, a combined test, adaptive plus rating questions. Thank you for watching, and watch more tutorials of a scale to learn more about the program. Thank you. Bye.